It may be unknowable for me whether Mattel did have an astrologer on Barbie's birthday, but I will tell you that Barbie's astrology has foretold her success in the world. Now, whether you are provoked by Barbie or you find her provocative, any either way, she is absolutely a success in the world. So her birthday, March 9th, 1959, in New York, was when Mattel decided to say, hey, world stage, here's Barbie. Let's meet her. Okay, sun in Pisces, moon in Pisces. She was born under a new moon. Now, what does that mean? A new moon is star studded. I mean, literally, think of like the living legend. I mean, seriously, everybody in the world knows about Barbie. I would say that she attained living legend status. And the Piscean energy is very all inclusive. It's very compassionate. It's very feminine. It's very imaginative and creative. And you could say, Barbie's had hundreds of careers. She's had decades of success. She's been relevant time and time again. But it's not only because of the sun and the moon. She actually, I'm going to point it out, she actually has the planet Uranus in Leo. And what does that mean? That means it's trining like how she shows up in the world. Just this is just because of the way her stars hit. And it means that she will do reinvention and reinvention and reinvention. And in Leo, she's going to be leading, she's going to have style, she's going to have flair, she's going to have joy, she's going to have fun. And so that's written in her stars as well. The other thing that's so interesting is the movie is all, this week of July. We have this massive premiere coming out. And again, I don't I can't know whether Mattel has any sort of astrological alignment within their strategy. If they do not, then they definitely have intuitive knowing, because this week is a shift in the soul destiny. And so it happens every 18 months. However, you're making a movie, it takes a long time, right? And they have to plan, and they have to do all the buzz, and they have to do the launch, they have to do the premieres and all the things. And isn't it interesting that the massive, world premiere is this week with this nodal shift, because it's the same as hers. So what's going on in the world right now is similar to when Barbie was born. And so what is it? It's about being a leader and awakening and igniting and being the spark of creativity. And it's about women and feminine leadership and how the feminine works with the masculine and partnership and love. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So Mattel, don't know. But what I do know is I use astrology in business for myself and my clients. And I have to tell you, it is the difference between having success and clearing your pathway and not. Because there's good timing for things, there's not so good timing for things. There's ways that the planets can help you remove blocks. There's things that you can know that you can go lean into, whether you want to hire or not, if you want to gain more support, if you want to do a joint venture, if you want to do a launch, if you want to sell something, if you want to lease versus buy, if you want to augment your team versus divest in something. Like, yes, it's written in the stars. JP Morgan's quote is that millionaires don't use astrology, but billionaires do. So I feel that every business, every person should have an astrologer in their back pocket, which is why I've come up with the Star Boost, which is 12 months of support for everybody that wants to come in. It's webinar format, it's live. You do get answers to Q&A, but you get to know things like becoming recession proof, things about manifesting your desires, about being able to augment time, about how to remove your blocks to clear your pathway to success, about doing a success map at the top of the year. So it's only $297 now. We're putting lots of bonuses in there. I'm just adding the Prosperity Masterclass bonus, and I've just added a Crystal Growth Packs bonus as well. And we're constantly adding bonuses. So go ahead, use the link below, come on in, because think about this. Barbie could have had a different astrology. She could have had a different trajectory. She could have been like a Jane doll that no one knows about, but she's not. She's a superstar. And her pathway to success was very clear. It was written in the stars.